What is going on, everybody? Welcome to our podcast, Don't Stop Beleafing, where we talk all about the Leafs all the time to anyone who will listen. We are on season 2, episode 7, 8, and I'm your host, Nolan Drinkwalter, and this is my co-host, Jack Prinz, king of going to Leafs games with yours truly, me. What's going on, brother?
Not too much, man. Busy weekend, but we got through it, and another one down. And the Leaf game was fun.
That tournament drained me, man.
It was the first time going to Leaf game for me this year. Nolan had already been to one, so that was good. But yeah,
it was better. Actually, I would say it was comparable to the first one. This one actually went to overtime and a shootout, which is better. But the first one, the Leafs lost to Detroit like 4-3. This one, they lost 2-1. I am 0-1-1 this year. Not good.
Not good. Maybe it's you.
Maybe it is me.
Maybe I'll bring back my Matthews jersey next game.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's me.
But you're definitely not bringing that back ever near me.
Okay. All right.
Is it white or dark blue?
Dark blue.
Then I might accidentally spill a cup of bleach on it. Who knows?
Make it white.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just parts of it white.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to wait till Austin Matthews signs it and then spill the bleach on that.
There you go.
That'll really get you.
Nice.
But yeah, man, yesterday at work, holy frig, I could barely keep her going.
That's why I took the day off. I needed it. I slept until like almost 11.
So wouldn't that be nice?
And then woke up and had a nice slow morning.
Are you refreshed now?
I felt pretty good actually going into work today. Yeah.
Big smile on your face is walking in.
Yeah, and everyone else was pretty pissed off already from the week, so.
From the Monday?
Yeah, the Monday really set people off, so I went into a pretty crazy work environment. But again, everything was kind of just brushing off me because I was in such a good mood.
Water off a duck's back, eh, man? Sleep fixes everything.
Sleep does. It really does.
Man.
Yeah. Sleep's the best.
It is. Do you want to get into the Leafs talk, or do you have anything else you want to talk about?
I don't really have much else to talk about.
All right. Big story of the week. The Hildabeast. Dennis Hildeby gets his first shutout of his career with the Leafs, and he has the first shutout of the Leafs season. Dude. What do you think of this friggin' guy?
What timing, right when we needed it, and we needed a guy to step up, and it looks like he's trying to make the jump. That's 2 games in a row. It started with the game we saw, and that was his first start. He got put in the other game, obviously, but that's kind of a tough situation to go into, and he did okay there, but when he went to that situation, but to see start to finish and play 2 clean games, he's played against Montreal. I thought he played great, made a lot of great saves, kept them in the game when he needed to, especially in that second period when they fizzled out. And you got to give him a lot of credit, and to follow it up with that performance against Tampa is huge.
That's his first time in back-to-back games in his career in the NHL.
Yeah.
And he played well. And he's actually started 6 games this year, Jack. He is 2-2-2. He actually... After that last game, he has a .937 save percentage now in the league.
Went up.
Oh, yeah. And a 2.15 goals against average.
Yeah.
And he stepped up when both of our starting goalies go down.
Yeah.
He honestly, to me, he looks like Stolarz light right now. Where you have this big, giant guy in net.
Yeah.
Who, I'm pretty sure you might have said this last week. I don't know. And he's just in the right position. Making that save.
Yeah, he moves like Stolarz too. He's not like a wall type that just stays back and lets the puck come to him. Like, he attacks the puck sometimes. Lets out so his rebound control is interesting because sometimes he will clear it himself off a rebound almost.
He'll Broder kind of save.
Really gives it an extra oomph to get it like way the heck away from his net. And that can be good and bad, but he likes to really let his rebounds go far.
Oh, yeah. And that was like the one thing I was going to say I think he might need to work on is his rebound control. Like, he does that, but he's not absorbing the puck as well as he can, I think. And he's still, again, he's green, but he also just got a shutout. It was a 1-goal game before that. The game before that was against Pittsburgh, and he only let 2 goals in that game.
Yeah.
So, and then right when they go down, he's stepping up like this. Yeah, it's friggin' it's great to be a Leafs fan right now. It's like I'm riding that wave.
Hey, things are working out for us, which we're not used to this when it works out.
And the one thing you can say the Leafs have been doing good is drafting and developing goalies.
Yeah.
Because you have
Yeah.
Woll, you have Hildeby, and now Aktiamov.
Mm-hmm.
Said it right this time. Just got called up for this game, and he got his first game on the bench as a Leaf.
Yeah. And you had Shalgren before that.
Yeah, I don't know if I call him a success.
Yeah, but still, he had like made starts in the NHL, and
Very
he had
true.
some good games in the NHL. So you got that's worth something.
Imagine we drafted Wallstead though.
Yeah.
Now that would have been good.
Yeah.
So the reason Hildeby had to be in, Woll gets injured in the Carolina game. You can see him kind of flexing his quad or his hip flexor in the middle of the second period sometime against Carolina. And he ends up finishing the period. So that kind of gives you hope that it's not a big injury. Because like he's able to finish at least one period, and maybe they're trying to be cautious because he is a very injury-prone goalie. He loves being 100. Like he needs to be 100%. That's in his mindset. That's the kind of goalie he is. And any little tweak, he's toast. So I don't know if, like they say, Berube said it was going to be a week for this goalie. It's going to come up on a week. But we also know how Toronto deals with fucking injuries on this team.
Yeah, you never really know. They could just be a week and then they put him on IRL.
Like the biggest joke I saw was Berube says Woll is going to be gone a week. Better start preparing his casket now. That means he's dead.
Goes to Robot Island. LTIR.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez. That's pretty funny, though. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, between Stolarz and Woll, they just can't seem to stay healthy.
Mm-mm. And Stolarz hasn't even skated yet.
Oh, my God.
The only picture I've seen is the one from last night where all four goalies were together because Hildeby won the belt because of the shutout.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, proof of life for Stolarz, finally.
So he's around.
Yeah, we know he's there.
He's around.
So, like, it's a huge mystery what's wrong with him.
Yeah.
They just said upper body. I saw...
They said, for Stolarz' upper body?
And I saw a theory that he was so mad after that game he got pulled, he punched a wall and broke his hand. And that's why he's been out. I'm like, that's as good a theory as any of them.
Isn't that crazy that they say something like that? And it's, you know what? It's believable just because all the other things that are out there are just along the same lines or worse. So it's like, I could buy it.
Like 5% chance.
I could buy it.
So I don't know, man. Woll's down for a week. That means he's going to be back. He should be back tomorrow, Thursday. Hopefully the game Saturday. But again, there's been no updates. They just had gone out a week. So could mean anything.
Yeah.
Are you as frustrated with these friggin' injury reports as I am?
Honestly, man, I'm kind of used to it. I just don't. It's like the weather to me. I just don't believe it. You know what? It's like, oh, it's going to be sunny today. Like, oh, they're going to be back next week. It's like, oh, I'll have to see it to believe it. I'll look outside and I'll look on the ice. And until I see them playing in a game, I won't believe anything.
Fair enough. It's funny because how much your parents actually watch the Weather Channel.
Yeah, Mom loves the weather.
I figured you'd be right into it too. But I guess no, you don't believe. You're not a believer.
I don't really believe. I tell my own weather. I look outside and I make my own judgments for the day.
Forgot how good of a weatherman you are.
Yeah, I just feel it.
Right,
I'm like, you know what? It feels like it could rain today, so I'll bring some rain stuff just in case. And if it rains, great. If not, great.
So we'll go on to the Leafs the past, since we've last been on the podcast. They went 2-0-1. They're on a streak right now at 4-0-1. They got points in their last 5 games. And they have, 9 out of 10 of the last points they could grab. So they're on a bit of a streak right now. It's
a little bit of a streak. It's kind of looking like a late November, December thing here. They didn't figure out November, and now they're thinking, oh, we're playing November hockey in December.
That's what I was going to say. Do you think December's the new November?
Maybe December's the new November.
Might be. So they beat Carolina 5-1. It was a good game. They scored in the first shot again for the 4th game in a row. And that hasn't happened since, I think it was 2009, 2010, when Tampa Bay did it. Nyes had a game. If you want to talk about that guy showing up, he had some great defensive plays. He scores one of the sickest goals of his career, I think, so far.
Yeah.
And really shines as a power forward of the team.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a huge game by Nyes, really showing off his size and strength, especially on that goal to brush off Aho like that. My goodness me. Now, whose goal of the week is that going to be?
I actually haven't even chose mine yet because I have 3. So I'm going to go through them all and then I'm going to decide.
Can I say that one's mine? Because again, he finished filthy backhand. You know how I'm a sucker for a good backhand.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what finish. And just fall, get back up, and then brush Aho, who is a great skater and a strong Finn.
Mm-hmm.
Like they always say about Finns, they're just very strong skaters and strong on the feet. Very hard to knock them off their feet. And
a number 1 center.
Yeah,
like he's beating the top guy.
To do that and then finish that way, my goodness me.
And I think it was the game before against Florida where he kind of tried a move similar to that. He had a half breakaway and he backed up into the guy to push him off, and he almost succeeded in it. And is this a new tool he has now in his repertoire? It's his new move? The half break, shove the guy off? It seems to be working pretty well.
You always say that about, like, you know, if you got a step on a guy and you're a big dude and you're strong, cut in. Let the defenseman, like, that's such a hard play for a defenseman because you're also thinking about your goalie. Because if you push him too hard at a certain point too, he's going into your goalie and you don't want to do that. So it's kind of a weird spot to be a defenseman. Imagine you're a defenseman and big knives coming in trying to cut in. That's a tough play.
And it's more than cutting in, though. It's like almost a reverse hit. He's putting on.
Yeah, he's really going into it.
Yeah.
Like, he's not just cutting in. He's, like, going for...
And that's like 220 pounds coming at you. Yeah. Screw that. I'm done. So Nyes had a game. The first line started to click. Nyes had 2 points. Domi had 2 points. Matthews got a goal from a beautiful pass from Domi.
To see Domi get going, too.
Yeah. And that it's good to see that he has a spot in this team. And, again, this is where he should have been from the beginning of the friggin' season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And all because Laughton gets hurt. They make him play center.
Everything was in. That was crazy.
So he was set up to fail from the beginning, and people are like, "Oh, why is Domi playing so bad?" Yeah. Well, they're not putting him in the right spot to succeed. And now that he is, look at the difference. 4 points.
He can make passes to Austin and Nyes. It makes sense.
Yeah,
he's been there before.
He has 4 points his last 5 games. He doesn't look like a liability defensively out there with these guys. He's actually made some good defensive plays too.
Yeah, no, it's good to see him get going. Mind you, a lot of this I'm basing off of the Montreal game because I saw it, and a lot of people disappeared.
Own eyeballs.
A lot of people disappeared that game, including Domi and Nyes and stuff. So, but yeah, the other games I think they're playing great, and it's nice to see people have a spot. But then, like we said, for the guys that come off the first line, like Robertson, what happens to them? And then now they disappear, and it's like, you know, you can't have all of them working at once, it seems. And then if you take Domi off that line, slot Robertson, then he does great, but then Domi ends up in no man's land and can't seem to figure out a spot on the third or fourth line. So it's a tough. That's the balancing.
It is. It's almost they need to trade someone. They have like a gluttony of forwards that need to be in the top 6.
Yeah, and just figure out a good role guy.
But we will get to Robertson because he ended up being healthy scratched against Tampa.
Yeah.
Which I disagree with, but I'm not the head coach, so.
But hey, maybe we need a goal next game.
Scratch and score comes back.
Scratch and score. Hammer that bet.
Yeah. And so, again, what I saw in the Carolina game, what I saw in the Florida game, what I didn't see in the Montreal game was their counter offense they had against these teams. Able to regroup quickly, move the puck up quick, and counterattack these teams. And it worked like a charm. How many odd man rush goals did they score against Carolina? It was a lot of them. Mm-hmm. It was the same thing against Florida. And then in Montreal, they lost because they couldn't get that going. And I don't know if it's because Montreal's a quicker team.
Yeah, you wonder, right? Because that's the only... But Carolina's a quick team.
But yeah, so the counter offense they had against Florida, Carolina, even the Tampa game, they're able to move that puck up quicker, and I haven't seen that all year. So I don't know if it starts with them blocking, like on defense, being able to stop those seam passes and have their sticks in the right spot and be able to stop that pass and then counterattack from there, or if they're now being told we don't want to have to regroup slowly and work all up together on the ice. It's more of a quick strike offense now, because maybe that's going to work better for this team.
Yeah, and you never know too with the might be Montreal's back pressure too, because the guys are fast. They can get back faster. It does make a huge difference on defense if you have guys back pressuring you. So
True.
Could be all those things.
But I don't know, maybe they just fell apart that one game. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's so hard to maintain perfect hockey throughout the whole season, and you're going to have the odd period and whatever. Like, they still were able to manage to squeeze out a point out of a game that they only played 2 periods of hockey, really. So take that. And they had lots of chances in overtime to win that Montreal game, too.
Yeah. We'll talk about the missed nets.
Yeah, and you look at the other 2 games against pretty good teams, Tampa and Carolina, and those are 2 solid games start to finish, I thought.
Yeah, I think Carolina hemmed them a bit sometimes, but that's part of their game where they do that. But like being able to counter that offense and score those goals, maybe you played them the right way.
And keep the goal count down, because, when you get hemmed, things can get a little crazy. And yeah.
But they were outshot pretty good against Carolina, but that's kind of their game. Yeah. So if you're winning that game, then you're doing the right thing, I think.
Yeah.
And it's 5-1, frig. So we'll go to the Montreal game. Dobish versus Hildeby. They both played insane.
Great goaltending on both ends.
And 2-1 game in the shootout. We only saw 2 friggin' goals. Laughton's goal blew the crowd in half. So me and Jack were at this game. The crowd was about 60-40 Leafs fans, 40% Montreal fans.
Yeah, and if you're looking at jerseys, it's probably like 55% were Habs jerseys, because a lot of Leaf fans weren't wearing jerseys. There was more Habs jerseys than Leaf jerseys.
Oh, yeah. Jack didn't even wear his own Leaf jersey, but he's not allowed to, so. And it was fun because we had Montreal fans to the right of us, a couple to the left. The one girl to the left was wildly in love with this team.
She was diehard, and she knew stats. She knew a lot of stuff.
She was talking about how in love she was with the players.
Yeah, she just didn't know who Texier was.
None of us did.
Nobody did. We do now.
And then Laughton's goal, he gets a 3-game goal streak, scores a beauty, and this is the other nomination I have for goal of the week, where he just has a clap on a breakaway, has a clapper from the from the hash marks.
Yeah, and he's done that before.
He's already done with the Leafs before. He hit the crossbar, I think.
He's done in Philly, too.
And he scored there.
Yeah, he scored in Philly.
But the reaction from the crowd in the third to tie the game shorthanded goal was electric.
It's insane, because I'd say the Habs fans are probably a little bit louder and more energetic than the Leafs fans most of the game. And I don't know, it was the third period. We had a penalty kill. So I said to Nolan, I'm going to go to the bathroom, come back. And so I'm literally at the urinal, and I hear, boom, the goal horn goes on in the bathroom. Everyone, you could hear erupt. I'm like, oh, that's a big goal. That's a big goal. That's just shorthanded goal. I'm like, how did they score shorthanded? Are you kidding me? I missed that goal. And then, went back, and Nolan's like, you missed a great goal. I'm like, oh my gosh.
This always happens to you too.
Yeah, it's always when I leave, and Nolan's like, you can go to the bathroom again, halfway through the third. Get out of here. I'm like, no, man, I paid for this seat. I want to watch selfishly.
And you missed the only goal for the Leafs.
Missed the only Leaf goal.
Oh, yeah. And so back to Laughton. This guy, since he's been back, this team's been different, I find.
He's the glue guy. And I was saying that from the start of the year, and I think that's why we're in shambles at the start of the year.
And he's hilarious in the dressing room.
Yeah.
He's friggin' talking to everyone. He makes jokes. He's the DJ in the dressing room. He has that aux cord.
He has the aux cord. It's a big, big responsibility.
And everybody loves this guy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You could see Robertson's face after he scored the goal in Florida, how excited he was at the goal. It's awesome. This team is just loving each other.
Yeah, and that's what we need. We need guys that love each other.
And I'm going to skip a game here, and we'll go to the Tampa game. So in the corner, Dakota Mermis has a knee-on-knee with Gonclaves.
Mm-hmm.
What happens? The players go at him. Our players go at him. It starts a scrum.
Yeah.
McMahon accidentally high sticks a guy in the face. And then Joshua ends up fighting someone because of it.
Dude, that's the response you want. That's the response we've been waiting for. And like you said, we needed a road trip, and the road trip has brought the boys together.
I'm convinced they did the rookie party on that road trip now. I'm convinced.
They definitely. How could you not? Look where you were.
Where were they?
Didn't they go through like Florida?
I think they had one. Yeah, they did have a game. No, the Florida game was at home. No?
LA?
No, they went to Pittsburgh, Washington, Carolina. Maybe Florida. I think you're right. Florida.
Yeah.
Because Carolina was the last one.
Yeah.
So maybe they had it in Florida. They definitely had it in Florida. So yes. And then before that, Yanni Gord tries to run the net. McCabe stops him up, grabs him by the horse collar, pulls him back, shoves him around.
Love that play too. Because again, that's... I don't know if he's running, but he's definitely like trying to do a close flyby, like real fast, just to like... And yeah, stopped it. I was like, yes. Love that too.
And like it just reminds me of the callback to Stolarz getting hurt in the Seattle game.
Same thing. And now
like,
the boys
this
are
team's
responding.
learning. This team can learn.
They're learning.
Or earlier on in the game, JT goes at Yanni Gord.
Mm-hmm.
JT of all players.
Dude.
Captain Whitebread.
Yeah.
Has some spice. Was that some cinnamon on that bread? Little raisins in there?
And if that doesn't fire you up, I don't know what will.
Oh, it fired me up, man.
Yeah.
So like just that, and then people start buying in one by one on this team.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have someone who's new this year, Joshua, defending your guys.
Yeah.
That's what you want. Exactly what you want.
We've been trending in the right direction, and I'm very happy with like the last week or so.
And I want to shine a light on Dakota Joshua. Mm-hmm. This guy has been like, he might not be getting a point every night, but he is noticeable out there. He's hitting guys. He's finishing his checks. He's forechecking hard. The whole third line has been amazing together.
Yeah. What's your player of the week?
Again, I got two guys I'm fighting between.
Like, is Hildeby one or no?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was thinking of taking Joshua because of that fight sealed the deal for me. And I've been a real big fan since they put that third line together of his play and Waugh's play too. And obviously McMahon, but I kind of expect it from McMahon. But it's nice to see those two guys because for the longest time they weren't going. And now they're going and they're hitting, they're fighting, they're getting their big bodies in the way, and they're not liabilities out there anymore, it seems, defensively. Because before it was like, oh, maybe they're too big, they're slow, fast teams are running all. I didn't find that against Montreal. I didn't find them getting hemmed in.
Either did I, but I think the whole line changes with McMahon on it because that adds the speed that those guys don't have.
I agree. Yeah, and again, that was the original plan, and then Laughton got injured, and
then for some reason our top nine's ruined.
Everything's gone.
He is the glue. So Tampa is a 2-0 win. This will be my third nominee for goal of the week, Riley's, because of the second effort of this guy.
Yeah. And
I'm fully convinced if his stick wasn't lifted and he shot that puck, it was missing the net.
Based on prior history.
So stat from the Montreal game. Riley had
frustrating, man.
7 shots towards the net.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever you call it. Shots at the net.
Shot attempts.
That's the word I'm looking for. 2 actually hit the goalie. 5 missed.
Brutal. And some were point blank. You shouldn't be missing the net.
Like the one in overtime where he could have finished it and he skied it.
Yeah.
So,
I was so frustrated. So frustrated watching that game. And then also we had another too many men penalty.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Why are we still getting these? This is beyond. I don't even know what to say anymore.
What makes me laugh is that how much you harp about it, and it happened when you were at the game.
Losing it.
Oh, yeah. We We didn't even talk about Tessier's goal for Montreal, man. That thing, like, holy. Was you expecting this out of this guy?
Nobody
in the
was. It
shootout?
was so funny. Everyone, the fans were like, what? Why is this guy coming out? Like, there's so many other guys you could pick on that, like Suzuki, like so many. And this guy comes out. And in your head, you're like, this is either going to be the biggest bust or it's just going to be something disgusting.
Yeah.
And sure enough, it was just something disgusting.
And he only had 8 minutes that night. Played 8 minutes the whole game.
Yeah. And just
apparently he's a shootout specialist.
He's a shootout specialist, apparently.
With just the one hand between the legs. I understand Hildabeast's green, but like frig, that's such an amazing move.
You pull that off at the NHL level, that's pretty fantastic.
Oh yeah, and that's what won the game. And the Leafs, if they would have, they had their own chances in the second period. They got dominated. They didn't leave their end, so to even get a point out of that game is one, Hildeby was spectacular.
Yes,
and two, the Leafs coming back, scoring a shorthanded goal. I do like them being able to steal points. That's how you have to go through the season sometimes.
Yeah, because you're not going to always bring your A game, but when you bring your B game to still be that close and almost stole it. They had chances. Willie 2-0 decided to shoot, didn't even give it to Matthews. Maybe getting a little too selfish with this now, but the goalies know. They're like, oh, Nylander's coming down. There's no way he's passing Matthews.
He hates passing to Matthews. Name a better duo. Willie and not passing Matthews. But yeah, now that we're on to the Lightning game, I think the second line looked a lot better that game. They've been kind of quiet these last few games, but Easton Cowan kind of had a little skid, but he brought it back this game. He made some great plays. He got an assist on that Riley goal, which was sick. He will be a great player. You can obviously tell he's a rookie right now, and he's going to have the ups and downs like a rookie will throughout the season. But the vision he has is amazing, man.
And the ability to know when to stop, slow the play down, wait for guys, buy time, and get guys kind of out of position on defense. It's very impressive to see, especially, I don't even think he had that great of a game in Montreal, but when you're there, you can see it. When it does touch his stick, he makes a little, like, I'm not going to obviously compare him directly, but similar when I saw Crosby play. Obviously not to the extent of Crosby.
Okay.
But when Crosby had it on a stick, there's certain things he did for like split seconds that just threw the D off for a second. And that second, whether he made a pass or did whatever or slowed it down or whatever, he seemed to have like time and space or created time and space by getting it off his stick quickly on somebody else's. And he makes a lot of these little plays, whether they're chip plays or passing plays or stopping up and just holding onto the puck a little bit and then dishing. It's just enough to create some sort of separation or create an opportunity for our guys and really throws off the opposition. I think that's really impressive for a rookie to be able to do that. Like Mitch Marner was able to do that. And so you do see like little Mitch Marner-esque things. I don't think they're the same player, obviously, but I think they do carry some of the same traits. And it's good to see that, maybe in a couple of years, this guy could be something special because that stuff, I don't know. I think that's very hard to teach. I think that's something you just hockey IQ.
Oh yeah. And if the Leafs hit on another late first round pick, oh, that'd be sweet. So you think he is going to be the next Crosby, basically, is what you're saying?
No, I'm saying...
You heard it here first, people.
No, I just said there's one trait that Crosby has that I see a little bit in him. Not to the extent that Crosby has it, but like a little bit in him right now. But again, it's kind of like Mitch Marner when he was playing good and things like that.
Yeah, he's kind of like a grittier Marner, if I would describe him.
That's a good way to put it.
Like, and obviously not as skilled as Marner is now. Maybe he will get there someday.
And I don't think he's as good of a skater as Marner either. Marner was really good on his edges.
Oh yeah, like he transitioned well too.
Yeah.
So yeah, you brought up Cal, you brought up the Montreal game. Do you remember the little things? So going to a game, it can be different. Do you remember what we saw because we were there that we wouldn't see on the camera with Laughton?
Hitting that guy?
No, because there was an icing.
Oh, at their icing. Yeah. Yeah, do you want to explain it or do you want me to?
I want you to because I think you'll do it better than I will.
Okay. So these are the things you don't see on TV, but it's just such a veteran play. So the first thing, the Leafs have been hemmed out there for a little while. Icing goes. Laughton's on the ice. He gets the puck. And normally in this situation, players usually pass the puck to the ref. And instead, he kicks it into the corner far away from everybody. So the ref has to go skate and pick up the puck. And then he goes to the bench and
the ref was trying to keep him from the bench.
Yeah, and the ref's like literally there trying to keep him from the bench, and he's like pretending he has a stick issue, so he has to switch his stick. And then once he gets it, him and the ref were like really going at it. The ref was really pushing him away because the ref knew exactly what he was doing.
Oh yeah.
But he knows this gray area, right? And so from there he slowly skates back to the face-off dot. And then I thought they were going to kick him out just from the stuff he did.
Yeah.
And they didn't. And I was like, wow, that's something you don't see, because they would have just been talking and showing highlights or whatever they do on TV during that time.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to see a bunch of veteran moves in play there. And it was pretty funny to watch.
Fuck you match him and the ref had was
so
funny.
Was intense too. Yeah. Like, it was really going at each other. And really pushing him too. I thought the ref was pretty aggressive on him, like pushing him.
So very veteran play. That's what you get from years of experience. This is why he's the character player you want on your team. Just little things like that, even. Actually, you know what? Because of that, he's my player of the week.
Oh, you're not giving it to Hildeby, eh?
I want to. You know what? You're right. I'm going so back and forth. You're right, Hildeby. He got his first fucking shutout. What am I talking about?
Yeah, Hildeby step in that situation, I think, is more impressive than what Laughton's done.
Than Laughton trying to get another stick. Oh.
You decided on a goal of the week?
I'll give that one to Laughton, I think.
Okay, there you go. So you give him something.
Yeah, I have to, man. He's got 3 straight games with goals. Like,
yeah, and that's a badass goal too. That's so good.
Man. That's like an exclamation point goal.
Yeah,
like I'm back.
Yeah.
So actually, the Leafs outchanced and outshot Tampa Bay that game, and it's nice to finally see them doing this in the season, because for the beginning 25 games, has it been 25? Yeah, 25 games. They've been getting outshot, outchanced like crazy, and barely holding on to some games. So finally, outplaying the other team, outshooting them. They didn't outshoot. I don't think they outshot Tampa. They outchanced them though. But it's nice seeing that again, where it's a lot more even matchup, and it's not just the goalie bailing them out in the game.
Dude, Matthews could have had 3 goals that game.
Mm-hmm.
And
6 shots on net.
Yeah, and there's posts, and these were high quality chances too. So when you see a guy like that getting them, all it needs to do is just start going in for him, and then you never know. Like, the floodgates could just open. The guy's got potential to get three like a hat trick back to back, you know, and then all of a sudden 2 more multi-goal games, and all of a sudden he's like right there at the top of the scoring race. And you're like, where did he come from? But he can get hot like that.
Yeah.
So just to see him getting the chances.
The one save that Johansson made last night was the knob of his stick.
Yeah, it's so lucky. That's 2 knobs in the last couple games we've got, and it's so unlucky. Wall got that one too.
Yeah. But... To be fair though, Hildeby did make a save in the last minute that went off the knob of his stick and then hit the post. So
things do.
We'll even it out.
Yeah, we'll even it out. But no, Hildeby, he's so good at this time to come in and play the way he's done is so impressive to me.
Yeah, and I didn't.
Think of where we would be if he didn't.
Oh, we'd
be in shambles right now. They'd be like trying to find a goalie. Like, I don't know what they'd be doing.
They'd be trying to hire Reimer onto the team.
Yeah, I don't know what they'd be doing. So thank goodness.
Bring back Caden Primo.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying, Hildeby, I saw maybe 4 or 5 big saves he needed to make. But other than that, all the chances were kept to medium to low danger chances, which again is the Leafs' bread and butter last year. So it's coming. It's like slowly coming back.
It's looking a lot more controlled out there. They're not running around.
No, and
Stetcher's coming in. Like, who knew that was maybe the piece? Get Stetcher.
Laughton and Stetcher are the friggin' people that make this team.
Yeah.
Give them the A's already. And we'll talk about Mermis with the knee-on-knee hit. Conclave's got a 5-minute major, kicked out of the game, and didn't get a fine or hearing today at all.
Yeah.
And I watched that play, and it is an intentional knee because Mermis is not moving in the corner.
No, he took his knee. Yeah, if Mermis moved, makes sense. But yeah, no, he just literally took that line and stayed on that line.
Yeah, and like opened up his knee into his.
Yeah.
And obviously on the ice, they call it a 5-minute major. Why isn't it any supplementary discipline because of it?
I don't know, man. Freaking Florida hates us.
Florida.
Yeah, well, it's another Florida team, and freaking what's his face on Florida is his freaking uncle or something, cousin. I don't know.
Gregory Campbell.
Yeah.
His dad, Colin Campbell, is part of a huge executive in the league right now. And also McMahon ends up getting a 1-game suspension from his high stick on, I don't really care who it was, Bjorkstrand.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how people are showing videos of this happening before and people only getting fines for it.
That's the crazy thing to me. It's just a fine.
Like, don't get me wrong, there probably should be a 1-game suspension. You can't like come down on someone's head. I know it probably wasn't that hard, but like zero tolerance move. But if you're giving fines to other people, then you'd give fine to this guy too.
Yeah, it's just the discrepancy of like other people have done it and they didn't get it. But I think it should across the board should be 1-game suspension. But
I agree with that. And for some reason, the Leafs always seem to get the worst, like more punishment than anybody else.
Yeah, I don't know. It's part of being a Leaf. Comes with the reputation.
I know. And then we talk about them being soft, but are they being soft or do they have to pull back?
Yeah, or are they scared of getting fined and suspended?
Or penalized?
Yeah.
Oh, this bugs me so much, man. So we'll go on to something just as bad. The Leafs power play has not been good.
Gosh.
The last time they scored was against the Pittsburgh Penguins on November 29th.
Mm-hmm.
That was 10 days ago.
Dude,
they've been 4 games without a power play goal.
Dude, there's no excuse for this. With the talent they have, there's no excuse. Somebody should be getting fired. You could send a freaking high school coach in, and he could probably run a better power play at this point than what they're doing.
Oh, yeah. So 0 for 11 since the last goal. What do you think the problem is with this power play?
Where to begin? We've already kind of went over this in other podcasts. One, they can't get into the zone to start the power play. And for 2, once they do get in the zone, they are not moving around at all. And they do exactly what teams want. You give them lanes on the outside so that they move it around outside, and you let them just keep moving it around outside, and then they feel like they're doing work because they're moving it around outside. But they're literally just standing in the same position and working it along the outside, which is what the team wants them to do. So they give them those seams. They block the middle seams, and then they wait for them to try and do something. But again, they're standing still. So when they do try to seam it, it's pretty easy to read. There needs to be way more movement with the feet and moving around and switching spots and like crossing, do something, or come out and do a high point, come in and attack like Bedard does. There's so many things, but we just aren't doing any of them. We're not even doing what Montreal does, where it's like a quick down low pass, like back, and then try to hit the guy in the slot. Like we're not doing anything. Like it looks like they're just passing it around, hoping something will just open up. There's no strategy to it. It's not like they're even trying to work a play. It just seems like they pass it around until they think a seam opens up, and then they just try to seam it, and the team just takes it away. And then they clear it, and then we can't break it in, so it takes like 2 or 3 attempts to break it in, and then there goes your power play. Second line goes out there, does decent, but they only have like 10, 15 seconds.
True, and the last people to score the power play goal was the second unit.
Yeah.
So it's not even the first unit scoring the goal.
Dude, it's bad. And with the talent you have on that ice, there's no excuse. There's absolutely no excuse for what's going on right now. Like, somebody needs to be held accountable. Something needs to change. Something needs to be done.
And even last year, there was long stretches of the year where the power play was dead. And I don't understand how you have someone like Mark Savard, the power play coach, how he's still here now. When like, it's been dead for the whole beginning of the season. Like, how much time do you give him? How much rope does this guy have?
I have no clue, but anyway, I'd like to have that kind of rope at my job. But...
because there's been great power plays with these guys.
Yeah.
So I don't understand how now it's just dead.
Yeah.
You have everything you need. So to me, I think you split you split up these power plays. You don't
Yeah.
front load one. You split them up and make them 2 even power plays and give them even time.
Yeah, I like that idea too. Anything better than what we're doing.
Yeah, because one, there'll be competition.
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe you start one at one time in the beginning and then one at the other time, and then they'll want to, if they want to keep going, they'll score the goals. Hopefully that's the mindset anyways.
I agree with you, and we have enough talent to run that.
So I think you split up Matthews and Willie. Put them on separate ones. You have distributors. You have Cowan, Domi.
Yeah.
You have shooters. You have Robertson. You have Matthews. You have people for the front of the net like Tavares and Nyes, and like you split those up. Then you have 2 defensemen, Riley and OEL.
Yeah, and you also have Michelli as a distributor too.
If he's not being healthy scratched.
Yeah, and you got shooters like Robertson as well.
Yeah, who's not if he's not being healthy scratched.
Yeah, but like you put him in the slot, like you put Tavares and him on the slot on both power plays. You got Nyes, you got Joshua from front. Yeah, like there's so many options you can do. I agree, and then let them have healthy competition. This team starts, okay, well this one looks better, so we'll put them out first next time, and then until they lose it, then you put the other one out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I like that.
And that's what I would do anyways, but I would love to get paid millions for that. What?
Yeah, anything's better than right now.
Oh, I know. And actually, speaking of Robertson, so he has this amazing. He's in the top 6. I think he plays well. And then he gets sent down to the 4th line, still plays well, makes a play for Florida where we get a much needed goal that Laughton scores, all because of Robertson's hard work. And then from there, he gets healthy scratched. And Berube says he's not giving enough. What does that mean? And how does it look for this player? Like, he has to be confused as shit.
I don't know, man. I think, I don't know, him and Berube have never really gelled. This is the most chance I've ever seen Berube give him. And I think he's having a good year, and I thought he was doing good on that line. I thought that line was a good 4th line. He was doing what he could for a skilled guy like that to only get like 10 minutes a game. He was trying his best, but I don't think he was a defensive liability when he was out there, so I don't know. Maybe they're just wanting a scratch and score. That's the only thing. Or they want him to get going because Joshua came back with a vengeance after his. So maybe they're like, maybe we can get more out of this guy if we just scratch him a game and then bring him back. I don't know.
And I'm guessing he'll be in next game with McMahon being suspended for a game.
Yeah, he's in.
That's what I'd be putting in.
So bet on him. Smash that.
And I think what I would do is put him on the 2nd line and put Cowan down to the 3rd. Because I don't know. I think Cowan would be better on that 3rd line. Like he'd be quick enough for them. I guess Robertson would be quick enough for that line too. I don't know.
Robertson's quick, but he's not as good defense. I don't know, but Cowan, I don't know how good defensively he is compared to Robertson. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We don't get paid to do that stuff.
We don't get paid to, yeah.
So goal of the week, I'm giving to Scott Laughton for his clapper in Montreal. It beats out the Nyes one, which you took actually, and then Riley. Another great goal and the game winner, and it's good to see him still racking up points.
Yeah.
And I always thought, do you think he would ever be in contention for the defense for Team Canada?
No.
Like even a little? No. He's right now he's tied and he's for 10th in scoring by defensemen.
Yeah, and they're not even talking about him. You'd have to be having a season to get a look.
Yeah, I guess his defensive game would have to be better. Probably. But he is racking up the points, which is awesome to see.
Absolutely.
And then player of the week, obviously Hildeby, first shutout, basically helped get the last 3 points out of 4 for the Leafs. So that's all I have. Jack, do you have anything you want to talk about?
I thought you were on prospect corner.
I don't have one this week. I will next week. It was a little bit of time.
No problem. No problem. We'll wrap this up then. I'm all good.
All right. If you listen this long, thank you for listening to me and Jack talk about the Leafs. And this team is hot, and I love seeing it, and it gives us hope for the playoffs. They are only 3 points out of first in the Atlantic, but somehow still not in the playoff spot. So really close, but I have a feeling if they keep this up, they're easily going to make playoffs.
Yeah.
And that they're trending in the right direction. So for the next week ahead, think about how great this Leafs team is right now and to play hard and have fun.
And we're not pressing the panic button. Like we said, middle of December, we'd be pressing, Willie said hold off. Was right so far. So, listen to Willie.
Yeah, man. Always listen to Willie.
All right. Play hard, have fun.
Play hard, have fun.
All right. Have a good one.
Bye.